India abstained on the resolution since what we require now is to focus on cessation of hostilities and on urgent humanitarian assistance. The draft resolution did not fully reflect our expected focus on these challenges. India continues to remain deeply concerned at the ongoing situation which has rapidly been deteriorating since the beginning of the hostilities. The conflict has resulted in death of civilians, and nearly 10 million people have either been displaced internally or moved to neighboring countries. We have constantly called for cessation of hostilities. The humanitarian situation continues to worsen, particularly in the conflict zones in urban areas. Women, children, and elderly are disproportionately affected by the prolonging of this conflict. We reiterate our call for immediate ceasefire. There is an urgent need to address the humanitarian needs of the affected population. In this regard, we support the initiatives of the UN and its agencies. We hope the international community will continue to respond positively to the humanitarian needs of the people of Ukraine, including through extending generous support to the Secretary General's flash appeal and the Regional Refugee Response Plan on Ukraine. India has already sent over 90 tons of humanitarian supplies to Ukraine and its neighbors as a part of the 9 separate tranches of humanitarian assistance delivered thus far. These supplies have included medicines and other essential relief material. We are in the process of sending further supplies in the coming days. India has ensured the safe return of about 22,500 Indians from Ukraine. To that end, we initiated Operation Ganga involving 90 flights. We have also assisted nationals from 18 other countries in that process. We are deeply appreciative of the facilitation rendered by the authorities of Ukraine and its neighboring countries in ensuring their safe return. Allow me to underscore that it is important that humanitarian action is always guided by the principles of humanitarian assistance, which is humanity, neutrality, impartiality, and independence. These measures should not be politicized. Mr. President, we firmly believe efforts at the United Nations should contribute to de-escalation of the conflict, facilitate immediate cessation of hostilities to promote dialogue and diplomacy, and bring together parties to find an immediate end to the suffering of the people. We continue to underline the need to respect the UN Charter, international law, and the sovereignty and territorial integrity of states. Mr. President, India abstained on the resolution since what we require now is to focus on cessation of hostilities and on urgent humanitarian assistance. The draft resolution did not fully reflect our expected focus on these challenges.